What are the first steps the acupuncturist should do when you finish to study? Yes, everybody has this question and no one gets a real good answer. Everybody has some kind of dream which is quite unclear, and then he finishes the studies in the college he learned and he really put a lot of effort in it, a lot of money. He studied for 4 years and he spent a lot of money. Every country has his amount of spending for his studies, but it's always around something $20,000 to $30,000, and not including the hours you spend on the studies, not including the hours you couldn't work, not including the hours of your private life you put on a side, and not including the books you were spending money on, and many, many other things. And if we put all these numbers together, I promise you, you easily get to $150,000, $200,000 of your spendings on your studies. And why I'm telling you this is not for saying, oh, what did I do? Why did I do this? It's totally wrong. Or should I have done something else? No, you did the right thing, 100%. But this is really important for your next steps you're choosing, because many practitioners are feeling a little bit low after they finish studying and feeling small and tiny. And if they should not take too much money and they try to make everything getting around, treating in their house, making a room, a space in their house, bring the first patient in. They don't want to spend too much money on equipment. They don't want to spend money at all on advertisement. They say, my friend will bring, I have heard this practitioner, my teacher, he never did any advertisement. He gets all the people from other people, send it to him. And then starts a dissonance where people are thinking that this is the right way. And suddenly it doesn't work in 1 month's pace, second, third, fourth, and they are totally lost. And what I see all the time again, that after 1 year, 2 years, and this is a long time, many of them after a few months already decide, that's not for me. And they go back to their old jobs, they go back and check out new opportunities for them, and just throw away this whole money they spent on this huge amount of studies, this huge amount of knowledge they have now, and just go back and don't do what they really wanted to do. And this is so sad. And I can tell you first for whom it's really most sadly, for the patients, because I have seen many great practitioners who studied with me and who are not longer practicing, because they had this trouble of getting forward. So when I finished my studies, I had the same feeling. It was awful. I didn't know what to do, and I was stepping here, doing here a little bit, and never finding really my way. It was terrible. Now, what I did back then, and I'm really lucky and happy that I did this, because I chose to take consultation. I took a business consultant who helped me all the way. We are running now 11 years. I'm working with him together on weekly basis. Every week I'm meeting, even if the business is the biggest success or sometimes with the hardest times in our life, we still work together all the time, and he's involved in every small step. Yes, until today, with all my knowledge I've done, and I can promise you, I could write a PhD in business for all the hours I've learned with him and all the hours I've put into it. Now, I was really lucky that I had the opportunity to tell myself, this is what I'm going to do. I will take a business advisor and I will be free for taking consultment, to be there with a person to consult and not to think that I can do it alone. I was not afraid to spend money on equipment, on a clinic. I was not afraid to spend money on advertisement. It is all done on small steps. I know in the beginning we don't have a lot of money. I also didn't have a lot of money, but I did it with smart and small steps which were thought through, okay? And we didn't waste any penny where it shouldn't have been. Okay, so think about it, that what are the first steps a practitioner should do? And I think this one of them is take help, be there. Okay, we opened in 2016 the Praktikum program, which means that we are consulting practitioners through their life. Okay, we have now practitioners from all around the world. If it's Toronto, if it's New York, Los Angeles, Hamburg, Berlin, Amsterdam, of course in Jerusalem, Tel Aviv, all this, Sydney we have one, who are getting consultant from us, getting through this time. Okay, we work on advertisement, we work on management of the clinic, and we work on practical work. What kind of acupuncture points should you use? Which meridian to choose? There's a new patient coming in with migraines. I don't know what to do. Then you can ask us and we will help you there. We will follow it up. We will be there. We consult on Zoom. There are practitioners coming to our clinic on a program of 3 to 6 months, staying in our clinic, learning from A to Z everything. Okay? So this is on the part you can do. Now, what are the real first steps you should do when you finished your practice, okay? And this is after you got a consultant. You should think of where you want to treat. How do you want to do it? Try to find a clinic where you can just rent a few shifts during the week. Don't treat at home. This doesn't work. This concept will always keep you small. Think big, okay? Get a clinic, and the best a clinic where you can put your sign, where you could put your name, your business cards, where you could put some brochures. Not all the clinics are allowing it, so you want to do this. Try to find the clinic where are no acupuncturists already in, okay? We always tend to go where already a friend is treating. No, we want to find a clinic where psychologists are working, different doctors are working, and go in these clinics, because these people could become cooperatives where we can work with them together. So we found the clinic, then we need to, and during this time, we want to write about us, okay? You know this section on an internet site where it says about us? This is really important because this is the DNA, this is the Bible, this is where you're going to be, okay? You want to say what is important for you, what are your interests in, what is your thoughts for the future, what you want to succeed with your patients, okay? And this is really important because on this is based your business card afterwards. It's based your internet site on it. There's based on what you want to treat, where you want to go. Of course, this is changing during the time, okay? This is changing during the process, so we always need to adjust it and to change it, okay? Now, we have written this. We will do a logo, okay? We will work on a logo. And don't go to a friend who has learned sometime their graphics. No, you want to take someone professional. This will cost you around $200 to $1,000. That's fine. Do it. Spend this money on it. Even if it's just a small logo, because this logo is, again, part of your DNA, a part of what you're going to be in the future. And if you do it wrongly in the beginning, and after 2-3 years there comes a consultant and says, listen guy, what did you do there? It's a joke, you need to change it. Then you did already brochure, you did already in the website, you did it on Facebook, you put it everywhere, you have to change it. This changes cost a lot of money, your business card, your brochures, changing the advertisement, the digital advertisement. Oh my God, so much work. So do this also right. From there, we want to go over and start making a feeling of stability for your patients, okay? This means that you want to have a landline. You don't want to put on your business card a cell phone number. You want to add to the whole structure, then when a patient comes into the clinic, that he feels that you're not new there, that it's not your clinic. You want to be before him there. Even if it's just one patient, come half an hour before he comes. Don't let him feel that you're coming in with him. I see this mistake so many times. Think of what are you wearing. Is it fine? Does it look good? Okay, I learned, because we're training many people around the world, every country has a style of dressing up, okay? And every person has. So when I was working many years ago in the foreign ministry, we were making the people working there wearing shirts with buttons, okay? And they were just not ironing them, and it was looking so bad, and you couldn't teach it to them because it was not in their DNA. So I learned that a practitioner should dress up like if he's almost going to a wedding, okay? He should feel beautiful, and for everyone, beautiful is something else. But then it's personal, and the patient will appreciate it. And the patient wants to see that you looked in the mirror before you left to the clinic. So be decent, look good, okay? This is really, really important. So I can talk here for hours, never ending. There are so many things. If you want to consult me, write a comment in this down below on our YouTube channel. Ask any questions you have and enter our school and look at the school, and you can come in for a 1 hour session with us, see how it goes, and you can think of coming in to a program and start your way new, okay? There are a million things you can do, and we are more than happy to help you with this.